Hi everybody, I'm Ryan.
And I'm Scott.
And this is episode 5 of the Super Murtha Bros. Today we're bringing you a double header of games. We're going to be playing Battle Kid and the Fortress of Peril. Battle Kid is actually a homebrew game. It's available, well, was available through retrozone.com. Unfortunately, it's temporarily unavailable. I guess they have to make new copies or something. It's several years old. It's an NES game, as you saw. It's fairly new, though. It's like I said, a homebrew game.
It's extremely hard.
Yes, it's a pain in the ass. And another pain in the ass game we'll be playing is Dino Riki. And this is not a homebrew game. This is an original NES game. It's available through thrift shops and what have you. So, here we go. We're going to start our videos.
Alright, let's get into it. Alright, so first up is Battle Kid.
Battle Kid and its long beginning exposition here. There's a whole lot of stuff to read, and who really cares?
Yeah, you're welcome to read it, but it's like 3 minutes long. But we're gonna make you read it.
Yeah, because it's all here. It's all here. Battle Kid, the Fortress of Peril. Press start.
This game is really fun though. It's ridiculously hard, but
yeah, it's a pain in the ass. But here you can make it less of a pain in the ass if you want. But
even normal is extremely difficult.
Even normal's an asshole. So here's some more story bits.
It's like 3 minutes.
Yeah, yada yada yada. I tell you, what is it, Dr. D? It goes too fast. You might want to pause it if you care about the story. You might want to pause it while it's going, so you can read the whole thing. Because otherwise, it scrolls too fast for you to read. For me to read.
If you don't care about the story, you can fast forward.
All right. So yeah, the Fortress of Peril. This is actually a homebrew game, as we mentioned before. Was available through RetroZone.
I think that kid's looking at her boobs.
Highly inappropriate. That kid's still young. He doesn't know how the world works yet. But yeah, just type in RetroZone into Google and it'll take you to the site. Sure enough. So yeah, it's a homebrew game. Several years old. Not very old, but it's cool that they made this game.
Yeah.
Someone decided like, hey, I'm gonna make an NES game in 2008, whatever however old this game is. And Battle Kid 2 is also available too.
I can't imagine how. I've never played it, but I can't imagine how hard it is.
Yeah, it's probably twice the asshole as Battle Kid 1. But
I'm telling you, this game, like, some parts I make it look easy. That just comes with like a lot of practice. And I also edited a lot of my deaths out. That wasn't supposed to be like I'm full of myself. I make it look easy. No, he actually died several times while recording this, so. Yeah. So, I don't know. Plus that game, it's something like after you play it a while, a lot of it becomes muscle memory. So even the more difficult parts, like you just end up going through it off muscle memory, but the story's still going.
Yeah, this, as we're talking, so is the game. It's still talking. Alright, Dr. B. Good luck, Timmy.
Yes, here we go.
Thank you, Doctor. Alright, after flying a few hours, Timmy had to reach his destination. And as you can see, that's an ode to Metroid right there, the ship coming in there.
And that's an ode to Mega Man.
Yeah, the rest of the game is an ode to Mega Man. Is if Mega Man was a complete asshole. Mega Man you can actually beat. This game, I don't know. So, this is what the save points look like. They look like these little check marks.
They're vital.
Yes, very vital. Make sure you don't miss any. This game is like a maze. It's like a Metroidvania type maze. Oh, and watch these guys. These guys fall down right when they see you. And this Scott just blowing right through this section here.
This game is really fast paced. Yeah. For a lot of it, you kind of have to do like this and kind of have to like time your hits.
Yeah, it's fast paced while you're going from screen to screen, but once you get to these guys, once you get to enemies, it's kind of like a stop and go sort of thing. Pop and
locking.
not so much pop and locking, but pop and shoot, you know. Stop and pop, I think is what I meant to say.
Stop and pop. There you go.
I'm kind of an idiot, so bear with me.
Those fucking limes always scare me.
These limes, yeah, these proximity lines. Yeah, they go in your proximity, so they're proximity lines. And these snails are assholes because they see you and they shoot, and they take several hits to kill. So this game is very unfair. It's very bullshit.
What game had the proximity mines? Was that GoldenEye or Perfect Dark?
That was GoldenEye and Perfect Dark.
Okay. I used to love sticking them to people's back.
Yeah, and they walk past the wall and explode.
Yeah, see that whole screen is really difficult. That's kind of muscle memory.
Yeah. And these guys are simple though. These guys, one hit and they're dead, and they don't shoot anything. They just kind of wobble around.
And they walk into you so hard that you die.
Yeah, they walk in. Yeah. Anything that touches you kills you in this game. So Timmy, I guess, is kind of a little bitch, in that he dies instantly if anything touches him, which adds to the difficulty of the game.
That's true.
So, yeah. So that's one of those issues that you have to worry about. Anyway, here's more evasion of these little pink guys. And as you can see, there's like a lot of branching paths in this game. So
yeah, there's a lot of places where you can go more than one direction. Sometimes they're blocked off though, so you're forced one way.
I'm glad you didn't say One Direction, because that band sucks. And here's these little rolling guys that you gotta kind of follow behind or else avoid. And look at that. That's bullshit right there. So look at that. Look how masterfully Scott did that. Scott is like a genius.
This part is pretty tough too. But I'm serious. It just comes with so much practice. I'm telling you.
It's a lot of it is just practice makes perfect. You fail at it a couple million times, and then eventually you get it. Watch out for the lime.
And those save points, they're so few and far between that sometimes, like when you die, you have to go back so far. And that's kind of annoying. So that's why we did a lot of editing to edit out a lot of my deaths, because otherwise this video would be like 3 hours. Yeah, you would have seen more of this game than you care to see. And more of the same part over and over again, really. Yeah, so would you recommend this game to people? I wouldn't, because I kind of care about my fellow man, and I wouldn't want them to go on any murderous rampages. But I don't know. I like it for some reason. Like, it's extremely hard. There's a hidden save point you need to go there. Yeah. You gotta make sure you get that. So here we go. Look at that. That is ridiculous. That is a bullshit move right there. Look how fast you blew right through it. That part is ridiculous. Yeah, that is a bullshit move that you have to do. Look at that. Yeah, you gotta go over to this screen to reset these guys and go back to kill them. Jump, make this impossible, fucking ridiculous jump. See, like right now, I kind of made that look easy, but it's really not. And I'm not like I said earlier, I'm not being cocky. Like that took me like a million tries. Yeah, that really did. I was there. I can vouch for this. And this is some other thing you gotta deal with. This little pink guy. He doesn't move as fast as the other pink guys, but this ball, very imaginative enemy. You definitely start losing your patience with this game too. Yeah, like, because you gotta wait for these guys' patterns to run. And then after you even after you die though, a lot of times you have to go back and do the same screen over and over again, like this. Yeah, like it gets really annoying. I don't think I did this screen more than once, but some of the other screens I did like 50 times. You would think you'd have to do this screen a bunch because look how fast they're falling, the rapid pace that they're falling at. It's ridiculous. Right, another checkpoint. Mandatory. Unless you want to be super frustrated for the rest of your life. I think we got a boss coming up here. And this is a throwback to our second episode where we play Monster Party. Yeah. This is the plant monster, again, from the same game. I don't know, maybe. Feed me, baby, I think is what he said. It's very Little Shop of Horrors. Well, mostly Monster Party, that one was very Little Shop of Horrors. That was the guy, feed me, Seymour. Yeah. This guy doesn't say anything, he just gets right to killing you. As you can see, there's he's shooting these little spines at you here, these little thorns. And meanwhile, while he's shooting that at you,
He also comes up from the ground and tries to tickle your scrotum.
This took a lot of time.
Yeah, he changes colors the more you shoot him. So that's how you know he's actually taking damage.
Yeah.
Because he takes like hundreds of millions of shots. You would never know that if he didn't change colors. You wouldn't know if he was actually dying.
Getting a lot of really close calls with some of these.
Yeah, really. Yeah, it's not easy, this game. But I like the little touches on the sides there, the little doors. It's kind of like the Mega Man bosses where they kind of like seal you off.
Yeah.
A little bit there.
This game is very Mega Man-esque.
Yeah, obviously it's very Mega Man-esque, yeah. And he finally went down. So, or as Scott would say, he passed away.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we're gonna move ahead here.
Scrape them.
Just taking a look at some of the alternate paths.
And you can see at the top of the screen it has the 6 skulls. I'm assuming that's because there's 6 bosses and one's crossed out now.
Yeah.
But I've never gotten to any other bosses.
Yeah.
So I'll never know for sure. That's what I assume.
No one will ever know. No one will, because no one's this good at games. Nobody. I don't care who you are. You're a liar if you think. So here we go. Here's the. Here's more. It's kind of like a mini bullet hell. Not quite, but
and a pass away.
But enough to pass away.
Now we're on to Dino Riki.
Yeah, Dino Riki is also another bullshit game. So, fuck this game as well as the last one.
But this is another game that once you start playing it, I don't know, I got addicted to it.
Yeah, you get addicted to the punishment though. It's kind of like S&M.
You're just trying to I guess better yourself as well. I was gonna say that's not the right word to use.
You just gotta be better yourself.
you try to beat your like,
personal best.
Yeah, basically.
You beat your personal best, but it's very hard. I think it's not quite bullet hell shooter, but it's like.
It kind of gets like that sometimes.
Yeah, as you can see right there, where the enemies cross with the projectiles. You know, it's kind of a pain in the ass thing. But yeah, I'm sure a lot of bullet hell shooter fans are probably calling us wusses right now.
Probably.
But you know, we're not great at games. You know, we're just average folk. We're trying our best to get by. See, look at that. That was a pretty skilled dodge right there. I squeezed through there. And jumping in this game is another pain in the ass because I several times going through this game or trying to go through this game, I kind of jumped off to the side of the lily pad. And I didn't want to jump. You know.
This is the best weapon, by the way. At least at this point in the game.
And you pick up those little fist icons that gives you a weapon upgrade.
All the other guns, or not guns, whatever, all the other weapons.
Yeah, whatever he's shooting at, whatever orifice he's shooting at.
But all the other weapons, you have to manually press the button for firing. But this one's automatic. You can just hold down the button.
Yeah, you're gonna want to avoid that little boot icon right there to the left, because it just kind of speeds you up and doesn't give you as much precise control as you would like. I think sometimes I probably pick it up anyway without meaning to, but. Yeah, it's one of those things you want to avoid.
That bird icon there gives you wings, like Red Bull, and you can use it, and it lets you fly, but it's not always worth it, because you can actually fly over this lake with that, and you'll see while we go over this lake that there's really no enemies. This is just like a jumping puzzle, basically.
Yeah.
But when you have the wings, you're actually getting bombarded with enemies.
Oh boy, so that sounds like fun.
So you kind of have to like hold the jump button so you keep flying and hold the shooting button so you can shoot the fire.
And another thing about this game is that every time an enemy touches you or damages you, you lose your thing, so...
You drown.
Yes, and then you drown. So that'll be it for us.
But not until you lose all your lives.
That'll be it for us. That'll be us for that playthrough, so... Yeah, so every time an enemy touches you, you kind of lose your power-up, which is also bullshit, so...
Continue watching us jump from lily pad to lily pad until we eventually pass away for good. And here we go.
Nice anticlimactic end, you just walk off the edge there. These little toadstools come at you.
I don't even know what half the enemies in this game are.
Because they go by so fast, you know. They don't stick around long enough for you to identify.
But they're like the first enemies, like those weird like pig demon looking things. They look like baby versions of those like pig demons from Doom.
The little pig demons. Yeah. That's a better game than Dino Riki. Doom. Let's play Doom instead. Go play Doom instead. Don't buy Dino Riki. Play Doom. Doom kicks ass.
I've never gotten to the boss in this level. Yeah. I've only gotten past this lake once.
Oh, Scott, that's because there is no boss. This is the end of the game. This is the end of the game. That's committed suicide there.
Yeah, I've only gotten past the lake one time.
Yeah.
And it doesn't get any easier once you pass the lake.
Yeah.
It just gets harder.
This game was made by Hudson Soft, which I really like. I really like Hudson, but I dislike this game. I'm glad they went out of business because of this game. That's how angry I am.
And that is, as I like to say, a wrap.
And I'm just kidding. I miss Hudson Soft. So that's the end of us.
So we will see you guys next time. And I've actually been picking up a lot of NES games this month. So at the end of the month, we'll do a November NES pickup video. So
chronicle our collection.
Yeah, so
as it goes.
Guess that's all for now.
Yes, so have a good one. Have a safe and happy holidays, since those are coming up.
Yeah, and we'll see you guys next time.
Yep, absolutely.
Peace. Bye-bye.